it's Olivia. So I decided to film a life update video to tell you guys what's going on with school and Disney and all of that stuff. So I'm almost done with school. It is week 10, just finished week 10 like an hour ago. And next week I have one final. Today I actually turned in a final portfolio for my English class, and I had a final in my other psych class. So I'm completely done with those two classes, so I'm really happy. And then I just had my last experiment for the term. And then I have some grading to do this weekend, and then just one final next week. So with Disney, okay, so I have filmed a video about the initial application and the web-based interview, so I will upload that sometime next week. And then I'll film more videos over spring break when I'm at home. Just right now it's been absolutely ridiculous and crazy, and I have no time to film or edit, do anything except read. So I'll be doing that. But yeah, so I've been accepted for Fall 2016 merchandise. If you haven't seen my acceptance video, go ahead and check that out. I explain the program a little bit. So I've been accepted for that. I'm pretty sure I found my roommate. We're gonna be roommates. So I'm happy about that. She's really nice. We're both Christian. We both like country music. Yeah, I believe she's a third year. She's from the East Coast. She's bringing her car, which will be really, really nice. Be able to like go to Walmart and like if we ever have the same shift, because she's merchandise as well. If we have the same shift, then we can hopefully drive together rather than taking the buses. And then we're currently talking to a couple other people right now to see if we want a room or not. So that's going really well. So last weekend, exactly a week ago, my mom and I flew up to Seattle for a day because I attended the Disney College Program Character Performer auditions in Seattle. So yeah, that was last Friday, March 4th. Today is when the last auditions happened. So for the past week, there have been auditions. A lot of people kind of thought I was crazy for flying up to Seattle, but hear me out. So in all the years past, like I literally have a screenshot from like a year ago when I was like, oh, auditions are this weekend in San Francisco, blah, blah, blah. So usually they have auditions in San Francisco, which is an hour and a half from my school, like the second or third weekend in March. And that's how it's been for the past several years. They usually they'll hit like Seattle and San Francisco and LA and Phoenix and like Salt Lake and like all these other places. But this year they did it differently, and they only went to 9 or 10 different cities, and they did all of the auditions in a week. So I could either go to Seattle on a Friday when I have no class, or the next closest one was Phoenix this Tuesday that happened like 2 days ago. And then today they finish up with Orlando, Dallas, and possibly Atlanta. But yeah, so I went to that. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so much fun. It was like, oh my gosh, like all those videos you watch where everyone's like, oh, it's like such like so laid back, everyone's super nice. Like, okay, I went into it thinking like, no, like that's not how it's gonna be. Like I didn't trust all those people. It really is. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh, like I will make a video about it, but I want to wait until the results of that come out. We won't find out. The latest is April 15th. I'm hoping for the end of March, but we'll see. And then even when I do make that video, I'm not gonna tell you like the exact animation we did or the exact dance or anything like that. I feel that's kind of cheating, and I feel like if they wanted you to know all that stuff beforehand, then they would tell you. So I'm not gonna do that, but I will tell you like the format of it and stuff. Yeah, it was so much fun. First time I've flown on a plane. Well, okay, I flew a lot as a baby, and then when I was 8, my mom's sister and I flew down to Phoenix, but then we drove back up, and that was the last time I've been on a plane. So, you know, the people at Sacramento, the TSA people, were really nice and were like, okay, yeah, you need to take off your shoes, put your cell phones in, like told us all that stuff. There's literally no signs at the airport telling you what to put in little boxes before you go through the metal detector thing. Then at Seattle, oh gosh, you guys, oh my gosh, okay. So, like I said, no signs. Secondly, so my mom and I, so yeah, we flew to Seattle, got there at like 10 or so, 11, I don't know, got our rental car, went to our hotel, then we were showered and everything. It was like 1 o'clock when we were falling asleep. and we woke up early so we could run to Walmart real quick so I could grab some snacks for the day. And then my audition, I got there at 9:40. It started at 10:30, and then it only went until 12:30. So yeah, there were only 80 people at the audition. So that was really nice because I was expecting there to be 300. So did that, then we went to the Cheesecake Factory because, wanted to celebrate. And we went straight to the airport. We were exhausted, we've been standing in line forever, and there are no signs that tell you what to do at these, checkpoints. So when we had been in Sacramento, after we went through the whole thing, before we were gonna get on the plane, we got some water from Starbucks. And we were like, oh, are we allowed to take these on the plane with us? And they're like, yeah, like, go for it, like, it's totally allowed. We're like, okay, great. So before we went to the airport this time, we're like, okay, let's just buy some extra waters at Walmart, put them in our bags, and we have them for the plane. Don't have to worry about it once we get there, pay for overpriced water, all that stuff. So we're putting our carry-ons on little things to go through the metal detector while you go through the metal detector. And I know to put my liquids. Is that the only thing I pulled out? Might be the only thing. I forgot about my cell phone. It was just, like, by the time we got to the front, it got, like, really, really hectic all of a sudden. Oh, I remember to take off my shoes, too. So did that. So it's finally my turn, so I walk through the thing, I step out, and they're like, oh, we need to check your back pocket. So I pull out my phone, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, here you go. And so the lady takes it, and she's like, run this back through, we have to check it for explosives. I was like, what? So she took that, but I was like, yep, go for it. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pat you down now because you walked through with your cell phone. And I was like, okay. And she was like, if you want, we can do this in private or just right here. And I'm like, here's fine. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna use the back of my hand, lift up your shirt, like to your waistband. So I lifted my shirt, and she goes, you're wearing a belt too. And I was like, yeah. She's like, take it off. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't know you had to take off your belt, because there are no signs, and they don't have a TSA person who's like, oh, like, make sure you take off this and this and that. I take off my belt, so she, like, fills my belt. My pants are about to fall down because they're way too big for me. And then she starts, like, patting me down with the back of her hands, and she's like, turn around. So I turn around, she's like, put out your hands. Put up my hands. And she rubs, like, something on it, and then sticks the little, like, it's kind of like a Band-Aid, that's kind of weird, but, like, stiffer. She sticks that in the thing, and I was like, what is that? And she goes, we're testing you for explosives and for bomb something or other. I'm like, I promise there is none. And so then, as this is happening, my mom yells at me, and she's like, Olivia, is this your bag? So I looked behind me, and some guy's like carrying my bag. She's like, did you have water in your bag? And I was like, probably. And so the guy had to take my bag, took out all my waters, had to rub the same bomb stuff in my bag. He looked at me and he's like, is there anything dangerous in your bag? I was like, no. So did that. So that was crazy. Then we waited, and then our plane got delayed for 2 hours. So we got back at 1 a.m. on last Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, but Friday night. So yeah, that was my adventure. But oh my gosh, the audition was so amazing. It was so much fun. Like, I've been dreaming about that for 3 years, and I've been like training for it for the past like 10 weeks, like this whole quarter, and finally going, like, oh my gosh, it was like everything I could have ever imagined. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. If I don't, then I'm still so glad I went, because now I know for next time. And yeah, I mean, if I make it, I'd be so thrilled. Oh my gosh. But if I don't, then like I can try again next time, and I'm like perfectly okay with it. It's in God's hands. I trust Him. So I just wanted to give that little life update. Like I said, this weekend I'm just going to be grading a lot and starting my studying for my test on Thursday. So I'm so relieved to have this day over. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was stressing out so much. But yeah, ended up being good. I'm happy. I'm going to watch Netflix and grade and eat and yeah, just enjoy my weekend. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, give it a thumbs up, comment below if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. Like I said, I will be uploading some more Disney videos about the whole application process, and then about the audition once all the results for that come out. If you want to see any more videos, then comment below what you would like to see. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see more videos from me. And yeah, have an awesome weekend, you guys. Enjoy it. Oh, almost done. Yeah, anyway, have an awesome weekend. Remember to keep dreaming out loud, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.